Hello my dear friends, welcome back to a brand new vlog. I've been a little bit absent on YouTube lately. It has just been so crazy busy in every corner of my life. My 9 to 5, if you don't know, I'm a fundraiser for an art and design college. I direct our Giving Tuesday campaign, so it's like the biggest time of the year, and then just calendar year end giving in general is big. So most people who work in fundraising, especially for like nonprofits, arts organizations, all of that sort of thing, it's super busy this time of year. Outside of my 9 to 5, I also direct a contemporary dance company here in Boston, and we just had our big show. I put so much work into that, and it's all like volunteer. I don't get paid to do that. And we just wrapped that up this past weekend. Prior to that, I had traveled home to Chicago for Thanksgiving, and then the week before that, I was super sick with like this terrible nasty cold. That set me behind on just everything, like just life admin, my business, all of that sort of thing. And getting sick came at like the busiest time of my year to begin with. So it's just been a little bit rough. But I'm getting to this point now where I still have a lot to do right now, but I can just breathe a little bit more and like take a second and reset my life. I finally got a chance to decorate the apartment for Christmas yesterday. As you could see, it makes me so happy. It's just like something to look forward to during this time when the sun is setting so early and it like feels like it's dark for half of the day. The best thing that we can do for ourselves is just romanticize this season. And for me, even though I'm not like a huge Christmas person, I grew up Muslim, so we didn't really celebrate Christmas, but it's just such a fun thing to do, and to have all of these like decorations and the lights, especially when it gets dark so early and you can just like turn on your little twinkle lights around the apartment. It really does help. But here's like the real life update. I'm at this point now where I just feel like I keep hitting these walls every single year and multiple times a year where I just get so overwhelmed and so burnt out, and like my body is telling me that I need to slow down, and all of the things that I'm spending all of that time on and feeling so stressed and overwhelmed about are not the things that I care about the most, if that makes sense. So like my 9 to 5 is really stressing me out. Like I have a lot of work. I've been getting more work put on my plate without being compensated for that extra work. And like even for the dance company, like the art and the creative process and all of that sort of thing is like what is important to me. But then the things that make me super busy and overwhelmed and just feel like I'm burning out from are like the admin work and like dealing with the people on the company and all of that sort of thing. So I end up spending all of this energy in areas that don't actually matter to me. And then when I come back to like my poetry, my business, my relationship with my husband, all of that sort of thing, I have no energy left to give. And that honestly, that like misalignment leads really quickly to my anxiety acting up a lot, and also feeling super depressed and just generally like tired and fatigued and burned out. I keep telling myself like, oh, but I love everything I do. It's all worth it. I'm multi-passionate, so I have to do all these different things. I can't keep being on this cycle of just doing too much and then feeling so exhausted and feeling constantly like I'm out of alignment with my own values. I've been having so many deep conversations with my husband lately just about like where we want our life to go and how we're actually going to get ourselves there. And I had this one moment. I was, overthinking about my job and, my career path and all of this stuff. And he goes, well, what do you really want? Like if you take out money and the circumstances and all this sort of thing. And I said like kind of jokingly, but actually serious, I want to be a poet when I grow up. Right? Like I am a poet. I'm an artist. This past year, I was telling myself like, oh, I'm refocusing on my art. I'm investing in my art. And I did, and I tried really hard to do that. But then when you're short on time, what's the first thing to go? It's the thing that you're doing for your heart. And the things that stay are the things that you're doing for money, the things that you're doing to pay your rent. I'm just like really sick of that cycle, and I want to get out of it, and I need to take bigger action. Like, you know how people always say, if you want to be what you've never been, you need to do something that you've never done, or like if you want things to change, you need to do something different. And I feel like I've just been kind of telling myself over the past few years like, oh, everything will change, like things will come to fruition. When your business is like X, Y, and Z successful, you'll be able to quit your job and all of this stuff. And I think I'm just like realizing more than ever that I need to make the choice. I need to make these things happen. I can't let it just be like, oh yeah, I'll put my head down and work as hard as I can and then something will happen. There are many days where I'm like, I literally just want to move to the forest and write poetry. Like, I don't even want to live in the city anymore. Even right now, as I'm filming, I've had to stop multiple times because there's construction outside of my window every single day. And why do I say I want to be in the city? Because I can walk to coffee shops and be around like culture and all of this stuff. But what do I actually do? I sit in this apartment in the same spot for 12 to 14 hours a day because I have too much work to do. So what's the point? What's the actual point? I need a more peaceful life. I need more spaciousness for my own art and my own making. And I need to get off of this hamster wheel. This is all to say, I hope that you all will stick with me on this journey, and over the next year, I think there are definitely some big changes coming down the pipeline. I hope I can take you all with me. Ideally, we will be moving somewhere else come August, September time. By March, April, I should know what's going on with my job. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna be kind of thinking through and putting into action things that make what I'm doing now more sustainable, more aligned with what I want to be doing, and just kind of reminding myself of my vision and what I want for this life and what my husband and I want for this life. That's the update. Hopefully also some inspiration for you if you're feeling the same way as me. We are going to change something this year. If you're feeling extra tired, if you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, if you're feeling out of alignment like I have been, give yourself compassion and give yourself permission, because this is the time and you deserve that time to rest and reflect and come back to your heart and what your vision is for this life. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy the vlog. I'm just gonna jump into some work today. My 9 to 5 finally slowed down, so I'm basically just kind of like fake working at my 9 to 5 today and actually working on a book manuscript that I'm a little bit late sending back to the author. So that's what we're gonna get up to today. And of course I will bring you along if anything interesting happens. So my husband and I have apparently entered our immigrant parent era because we did open a Costco membership. We went for the first time yesterday. I got these egg bites so that I have something quick and high protein at home that I can eat. Let's taste this and see how it is. That's so good. Those are way better than the Starbucks ones. We're boycotting Starbucks in this house. It is now the next day, as you can tell. The rest of yesterday was pretty boring. I literally just worked a ton because I was working on a book that I was a little bit late on the deadline, so I was just cranking that out. And then I went to go see my friends, and I usually don't like to film whenever I'm hanging out with my friends, just to kind of be present in the moment. So it is now the next day. I've just been working over the last few hours for my 9 to 5. Now I'm getting ready to head over to the gym. I have not been to the gym in like 2 months because of how busy and wild everything has been, and then I got sick and all of this stuff. So I'm really excited to go back, but I'm also kind of nervous. So we'll see how today goes. I'm gonna try to not be too hard on myself and just take it easy. I'm following, as always, a Natasha Ocean workout guide. Right now I'm doing her build guide, which is focused on muscle building. So I'm going to be doing one of those workouts today. I'll bring the camera and we'll see how busy it is in terms of being able to film over there. This morning, I also just started reading this book, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. When I was reading The Artist's Way, this got recommended to me a lot. It has a very similar through line, which is like how to live a creative life essentially. So I just started that and I'm really liking it so far. So I will update you all when I finish this on what I think. Let me know if you've read this and what your thoughts were, especially in comparison to The Artist's Way. I kind of have a feeling I might like this one better, so we'll see. right, we are home. I've cleaned up and put on some comfies. I actually want to show you this because it's relatively new and it's a Skims dupe and I really, really like it. This set is from H&M, but it's obviously like a dupe of the Skims fuzzy stuff, and it is so comfortable, and obviously it's way more affordable than Skims, so I will definitely link this for you all. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing it all the time now that I have it. It was kind of an impulse buy on Black Friday, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am only human. The sale got me and I have no regrets. Okay, I'm gonna take the vlog with me as motivation to do a few things around the house. I have a pile of clothes I need to clean up in the bedroom. I have a few dishes, and then I want to clean the bathroom and do some organization with you all. You will never believe what we found. Well, my husband found. I didn't even find it, but let me show you real quick. So this is our bathroom mirror, right? It's like set back against the wall. So I never thought that anything was behind here. But the other day, my husband opened this up and found that we have this massive, gorgeous medicine cabinet with this like huge mirror back here. So I have this whole medicine cabinet that I had no idea I had because it's like recessed back into the wall. So anyways, I want to clean the bathroom and then basically go through all of my stuff in here and organize it so that I can actually use this medicine cabinet, which is like so perfect. I'm like, I have a skincare cabinet like all the cool TikTok girlies now. So we're gonna do that together in a little bit. Alright y'all, it is time to tackle this bathroom. My motivation to actually do this is the fact that I get to organize that medicine cabinet once I'm done cleaning. It is time. As you can tell, I am also filming this for TikTok, of course, because like what an opportunity. I'm not sure exactly how to go about organizing it, but I do think I'm going to put the stuff that I use every day down on this bottom shelf. And then I think I'm going to do like skincare and hair care stuff because I would just never have enough skincare to fill up this entire cabinet. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a section for everything my husband uses regularly right here. Now moving into items that I use but less frequently here. Headed into the office today and tomorrow, so I'm honestly not going to be able to vlog much. I'm such an introvert, like when I have to go into the office, and also I'm just like really used to working from home, but whenever I have to go in, I feel so exhausted from all of the social interaction afterwards. Like I don't do much else on my office days, to be honest with you, like just to be realistic. I do a lot more of my like routines and things for myself when I'm able to work from home, which is why I like working from home. But in any case, I'm probably not going to vlog over the next 2 days very much, but I did want to show you my outfit because I think it's really cute. Okay, so we have these Zara wide leg dress pants. These are my favorite for the office. They're a little bit long on me, like honestly I should get them tailored, but whatever. And then I have just like a basic black mock neck underneath. I think it's from ASOS, but like 6 years ago. I built the outfit around this red vintage blazer, which I thrifted last year. It has this giant button, which I think is so cute, and just the shape of it is really interesting. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's like a very fine kind of corduroy fabric. But yeah, I just think December is the best time to wear something like this, so I was excited to build an outfit around it to head into the office. If you know me, you know I hate going into the office, but the one thing I really do enjoy is getting dressed. I like workwear a lot. I try to like see the silver lining of it and just take advantage of being able to put together cute outfits. So that's what we did today. I'm home from the office. I'm tired and pretty unmotivated, but I have been telling myself that if I just do like a quick yoga session, I'll probably feel way better. And afterwards I will allow myself to play some Hogwarts Legacy on my Nintendo Switch. I got in a really good leg workout at the gym the other day, but I haven't been back to the gym in the next few days after that, and I've been kind of like a little bit down on myself for that, but it's just been like circumstances with time. I haven't been able to. It's only like 5 p.m. right now, but obviously it's pitch dark outside. We just got these light bars from Govee in our bedroom because the lamp we had before was like way too bright, and I currently have it on like pink and blue setting. Hold on, I'll show you. It's pretty cool. So it's just this bar. You control it through Bluetooth from your phone, and you can change the brightness and the colors, and like you can see I have it on 2 different colors right now. So that's why I'm lit so cinematically right now. Let's go do a relaxing yoga session so that we can check out for the night and feel good that we got some movement in. For all my yoga classes, I follow Core Power Yoga. I subscribe for 20 bucks a month, and there's this like ginormous library of all sorts of different classes that you can follow. I chose this one, which is literally called Foundational Flow, so hopefully it will be easy and relaxing. Yoga session is all done. I genuinely feel so much better after doing that. I feel like I really needed the breath work today after a long day at work. And now I allow myself to play Hogwarts Legacy on my Switch. All right, this week has been a whirlwind. It's one of those vlogs where I'm like, I don't even know what the last thing I filmed is necessarily, but I've basically been spending the week like just trying to wrap up everything at work so that I can genuinely take the 2 weeks off that I'm taking off at the end of the year. So did it. The out of office is on. It is now the weekend, and I am getting ready to go to a holiday market with my husband. It's hosted by the Somerville Flea Market, so it's kind of like a more interesting holiday market where they have like vintage stuff, handmade stuff. I'm really excited to check it out. I already did some light makeup. I'm going to curl my hair. I'm probably still gonna wear like comfy casual clothes, but I just want to feel cute for this. Started my period yesterday and the cramps have been rough. I don't know what is going on, but it has been a tough one. I'm struggling. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of dry shampoo. I just use the cheap Batiste ones. They're honestly my favorite. To curl my hair, I'm gonna put in this heat protectant, which also makes your hair shiny. I won't show you the whole process and bore you to death, but this is how I typically curl my hair. It's a little weird, but my hairstylist showed it to me and I really like how it turns out. So I do like a little piece at the top, hold it there, and then like undo it from the curling iron so that it looks like this. Pull it out a little bit more and then do another one of those. Hold it there for a second, undo it, pull it out, little curl. And then at the end, I kind of just pull it through the rest of the curling iron. And at first, it looks weird like this, but when I brush it out, it looks amazing. Okay, I'm gonna curl the rest of my head and I will show you all the finished product when it's done. So this is what it looks like when it's all curled. Kind of ridiculous. I basically just like don't touch it and spray it with hairspray. So it's had a chance to like cool off for a second at this point. And then I just kind of like roughly comb through it. And you can see it just gives it kind of this like nice, natural, messy, wavy quality. And then I'm just gonna hairspray that one more time. All right, let's go get dressed. Starting off with these cargo pants and a black turtleneck. Gonna add in some holiday spirit by putting a little bit of red in my lip. busy in there, so I did not film a ton, but it was really nice. It was all like vintage and handmade stuff. We found a really cool set of mugs and bowls from this place, Johnny Cakes. And we talked to one of the owners. I think it was probably Britt, the person on the back of this card. And she said they're French vintage and they're called the Amethyst Collection, which is like right up our alley. Look at that. She said it's from the 90s, which is probably why it has this like cool geometric shape, but I absolutely love these. So there's 4 of these mugs and 4 of these matching bowls. Super cool. I don't need to buy presents for a lot of people, but I did find presents for 2 of the people that I do want to buy stuff for, which is my best friends. So Liv and Jules, if you're watching this and I haven't given you your present yet, don't watch this. I got them these ashtrays that have like little flowers and sparkles and stuff like that in them, and they're kind of see-through. I thought these were really cool. I feel like they'll both like to have these in their homes a lot. There was a lot of cool vintage clothes that I resisted. There was a vintage Dior pantsuit that was like bright red that I would love to have, but it wasn't in my size and obviously very expensive. But anyways, that's my kind of holiday market. It was super fun. I'm probably gonna go ahead and finish off this vlog here. If you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you for being here. I will see you all in the next one.